welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea, the Cumbrian Crafter. I don't know if you can remember, about a year ago, I think it was actually last May, I decorated these IKEA drawers. I put the Tim Holtz tissue paper over the top with the lovely images. So that was a year ago. Recently been to IKEA and I've bought, let me just slide you across very slowly. Recently just bought these. So this is what they look like in the raw state, although the front of these look more pine than MDF. I'm sure the old set were all MDF. I'm going to actually decorate these, so I thought, well, I'd show you them rather than lift them down off the shelf. I would show you them first, but I'm going to turn you around now back onto my desk and show you what I'm going to decorate these ones with, plus I've got another little set to do as well. Right, so this is what I'm planning to do with the second IKEA slightly smaller drawers, is use this Stamperia Alchemy paper pad, and it's actually this one in the cover. I think I'm going to measure and cut out each piece of this to sort of keep it as similar to this page, but cover the drawer fronts. Turn the drawers around so you don't have that scalloped piece. Let me just show you what I mean. So I won't actually use, let me just lift you up a little bit. I won't use this side with that scalloped edge. I'll actually turn them around like I did with the other ones, and I'm going to cover this part with a section of this. And I got quite a few of these now in this little pot here. I've got some little knobs from Temu, so these were very cheap. To start with, I've got those ones there, so there's an option to use those, but I think I'm probably going to go with the bumblebee. I don't know whether you can see that. Obviously that's too long. My husband said he will find a shorter screw to fit that, so it won't stick out inside the drawer. But obviously when that's on there, I think that would look really nice with the bee. If you look at the size of the drawer front, I think maybe that one's, it's okay. I really like the bee. So I'm going to use those, I think, for that. So I've got quite a few of them. I only need 6, but I think there's 10 in there. And then these ones I might use, let me just take this out of the way. I bought this little drawer set from a charity shop. It was £1.50. So this is a different wood again. This feels more sort of pine. It's certainly not MDF. Again, what I would do is I would take the drawer front out and I would turn it round. And I'm going to think of something to cover that with. But I thought these smaller ones there would go quite nicely on there. Or there is, depending on what I cover it with, because I will paint this, the actual drawers themselves, as well as the, although I don't think I'll paint, it's quite rough that, but I'll definitely paint the outside. But I do have these ones which I haven't used yet, but I think they're a bit, no, they'd be okay. Lovely crystal in those, and I do have those, but they're really small. But I did show this. This is a one I've completed just recently. I made like a little video on Instagram to show these, like a little reel, and I was trying to work out how to do a short again. I've only done a handful of shorts and I couldn't remember how to do it, so I didn't. So I thought, well, I'll just show them in a video. So this is just 3 drawers, and I've covered the fronts of these with some Stamperia, the sort of lavender paper pad, and I've used those little handles again from Temu, and they're just screwed on. My husband does help me with the handles, I've got to say. But I painted, this was just the wooden, just the same, it was MDF. I'll pop in a picture of the before of this one now. So I've obviously, it come apart. I bought it from Vinted. It came with a bundle of other craft things, and it was sort of flat pack, so I built it again, stuck it together, and I painted it just with purple acrylic paint, and actually used that crackle varnish on the top, which has worked well in most areas, some not so much, but it's got quite a rustic look to it, but I really like that. So yeah, so I've got a few projects on the go. I've got this one to start and the larger one, which is the IKEA one, but I might try and do a process video. They are a bit tricky to get in camera shot, especially the bigger IKEA drawers. It's quite fiddly and tricky to do on camera. I might either take photos of the different stages or come back, and I don't know, I'll see. But I'll definitely come back when they're all finished, if not, and show you the finished upcycling of all these little drawers that are going to live in my craft room. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.